Breathe. That's actually the beginning of the astrology for this solstice 2020. Breathe. Breathe into this moment and to this time. Breathe into the winds of change that have graced your life. They've been harsh, but they've also been helping to open you, to deepen you, and to enrich your life. So this astrology is from the foreverconscious.com website. I'll share that after as well. So the June 21st, depending on your time zone, new moon solar eclipse in Cancer is the most powerful of the year. This is because it falls just moments after the solstice at 0 degrees of Cancer. 0 degrees of any zodiac sign is powerful as it represents the field of infinite possibilities. But 0 degrees of Cancer also happens to be the global axis, a highly charged point in the cosmic skies. Having a new moon solar eclipse on the global axis indicates an opening of a new timeline, a new world, and a new dimension of being. It represents the point in our history, but also in our hearts, where a new world has dawned. This is a powerful energy that doesn't just come and go on the day of this eclipse. We feel it building before, and we'll feel it building for a long time after. In fact, the steps and choices we make around this eclipse have the potential to last for many years to come. Through downloads the writer of this astrology received around this solar eclipse, they've seen that a new book or a new record is being written. It's almost like planet Earth as a collective has finished one journey and is ready to start a new one. It feels like big shifts are coming as we wrap up this old world and head into a new one, but we are ready. We've been preparing for this, and now the time has come. On this new journey that's slowly unfolding, more people will begin to awaken and tap into abilities they never knew they had. The discovery of these abilities will help to shift and change how we approach things as a society. We will feel this on an individual level. There's a greater sense here that this is more about the collective and the journey of the planet as a whole. And the Cancer solar eclipse is an annular eclipse, which means that the moon's shadow will cover the center of the sun, leaving a brilliant ring of fire. This ring of fire is a symbol of creation, but also destruction. The dark shadow of the moon represents the pains and struggles of the past, but also a womb of infinite potential that's waiting to birth a new creation. The ring of fire represents the fuel that's needed to birth this creation, but also the release that has to take place for this new creation to be born. Within all of us is this dark void, this blank slate of creation that's waiting to give rise to something new. But first, we must burn. We must melt away all that is no longer required. This ring of fire eclipse is like fuel for our soul purpose or our soul mission. Tune into your desires. Allow your inner fire and passion to lead you, and then set some intentions under this eclipse. Visualize what you'd like to draw into your life. Visualize what you want this new earth to look like for everyone. Peace, equality, justice, love, compassion, purpose, call it all in. Call in these powerful vibrations and allow them to be birthed inside of you for yourself and for all of humanity. Imagine yourself as a vessel waiting to be filled while all around you the old burns away. There's no coincidence that this powerful solstice solar eclipse comes right in the middle of two challenging lunar eclipses, the June 5th Sagittarius eclipse and the July 4th Capricorn eclipse. Transformation and change is underway. We are simultaneously being shown what's possible and what is standing in our way. Destruction may come, but as always, a rebirth will follow. The solstice and Cancer zodiac energy present adds to the heightened sensitivity of this eclipse. We may be feeling more intuitive and connected, or we may be drawn to think about our feelings of safety, security, and comfort. Cancer energy is all about feeling at home within the self and learning to move through life connected to love and compassion. We all deserve to feel at home inside ourselves, but also on this planet too. We all belong here. We all belong on this giant rock that's floating through the expanse of the endless sky. Cancer is the ruling sign of the moon, and the moon is connected to creative, nurturing, intuitive energy, and perhaps this is where we need to focus our attention in our own lives. The moon is saying, hide no more, for there is room for us all. There is enough love for us all. So, as we feel this potent solar eclipse brewing, be sure to give yourself love. Be sure to give others love. Recognize the healing that comes when you lead with love, and not just for yourself, but for others too. The Cancer New Moon Solstice solar eclipse is a powerful one, but we still have one more eclipse to go before we have a clearer understanding of what this eclipse gateway is destined to bring. And so I brought some of that wording into the journey because I just felt it so perfect and potent. So thank you, foreverconscious.com, for that. And the other inspiration, I've been reading again through Nikki and Normandy's book called The Union of Isis and Thoth. And so one of the journeys inspires, so it's kind of a combination of information in that book and from the astrology. And so we're going to be working with Ptah in our journey. And I'll just show a image of Ptah. That's from the Anubis Oracle deck, again from Nikki Scully. Just in case you would like an image. The image, he always wears a blue skull cap. And the image is creation. What he speaks comes into creation. And there'll be a little bit more about him in the journey. So let's take that journey now. So take time to get comfortable. If you're not comfortable, readjust your positioning, find a place where you can have a long spine, actually. You could even be standing if that feels right for you, but you want to definitely have a long spine. So if you're sitting, sit in a way that supports you in an upright position. And then just breathe. Breathe and relax. Maybe take a few belly breaths, allowing the grounding, dropping in as you exhale. And then we'll come into our hearts. It's the best place to do any work. And so just let your attention rest in the heart as you breathe. Seeking out that inner flame, that inner light, that inner spark, that inner essence, that eternal you in whatever way you can perceive it. Imagine it, feel it, visualize it, sense it, know it. And feed that flame with love. And then from there, we'll tap into the energies that further feed that flame and connect us to the powers that be. Starting with the earth. So on your next exhale, descend your exhale down into the earth to tap into the infinite energy that's at the core or heart of the earth. Just reach all the way in. And once you tap in, you just breathe it back up. Breathe it, all of that potential, all of that power, the energy, the support, all that you need up into your heart. And so breath by breath, every inhale, draw up from the heart of the earth into your heart. And as you exhale, receive it. Let it expand or spread within you. Soak it up. And we'll do the same with above. With your next exhale, send that exhale up into the heart of the cosmos, the heart of the universe, that divine light and love. Tap in, and it's there. Just breathe it in. You have to consciously receive it. It's always there for us. Again, breathe it into the heart. And from there, receive it on the exhale as you intend to receive it. As that light and love comes in and merges with your own light and love, it begins to fill you. And then bring those energies together. Receive them both by drawing from both above and below as you inhale, bringing or welcoming those energies to merge, to become that union within you, within your own light and love, to merge and receive that power, that light, that strength, that support, that vibration. Feel and know that you're filled with and surrounded by the powerful regenerative light of above and below. You might even imagine that with the heart breath, the doors of your heart are opening wide and that you're entering within, going inward, that inner space, your inner essence of peace, calm, and connection. And in that radiance that's within and extending out from your heart, offer another heart breath with the intention to invoke Ptah. Sense his presence in whatever way that you can. And know that he carries with him the Waz scepter, or staff, that has a rounded tuning fork on the bottom that connects the heavens with earth, much the same way the heart breath does. Reality springs from the thoughts and words of Ptah. He held and still holds the original dream of the fully realized human living in a world of peace, harmony, and cooperation. That blueprint was laid down during the initial insemination of human consciousness and free will on this planet. And it remains a possibility for manifestation in our times if we collectively choose to enact the divine plan and live in accordance with Ma'at, cosmic law. Ma'at is the heart and tongue of Ptah. As Ptah comes into your awareness in whatever way you perceive him, express your desire to tap into the ring of fire that is created on this solstice with the solar eclipse, to burn away the pains and struggles of the past in order to create that blank slate of creation that is waiting to give rise to something new. Ptah responds by taking his Waz scepter and placing it within you along your central channel. As he sets the tuning fork at the bottom of the scepter on the earth, you are anchored and grounded in such a way that you can open completely and safely to the energies above. Lift your head and you will see or know that a cone of energy has now been created between you and the sun, and in particular to the ring of fire of this eclipse that is the fuel for our soul purpose and our soul mission. Ptah and his scepter will stay with you as an etheric placeholder that sustains your connection between the earthly and spiritual planes. Come back to your heart and tune into your desires. Allow your inner fire and passion to lead you. And then visualize what you would like to draw into your life. Visualize what you want this new earth to look like for everyone. Welcome Ptah's wisdom and intention to guide you. Peace, equality, justice, love, compassion, purpose. Call it all in. Call in these powerful vibrations and allow them to be birthed inside of you for yourself and for all of humanity. Perhaps imagine yourself as a vessel waiting to be filled while all around you the old burns away. Destruction may come, but as always, a rebirth will follow. And I'll give you time now to experience this for yourself. Transformation and change is underway. We are simultaneously being shown what is possible and what is standing in our way. Once your experience seems complete, Ptah will step back gently, removing the Waz scepter and closing the portal to the sun and eclipse energy. You can also ask Ptah at this time if there's any further message or gift that he may have for you. And be sure to come into gratitude. Gratitude to Ptah and the sun and the moon, the eclipse, and all who have been supporting and guiding you. Take some time to ground, perhaps do the earth part of the heart breath. Again, drawing from the earth and into your heart and anchoring and grounding what you've just received. Just be gentle as you come back to waking conscious and movement. And perhaps journal your experience if you feel called to. Thank you for joining me.